I don't know. Blast kind of feels like a 14. I'm sorry. I'll stop bitching. 160, 24s are hard.
Look, Hubert showed me the chart. I was like, is this too aggressive for a 13? And I thought, no, that's a 13. That's how aggressive 13 should be. And then I played it on pad, and I'm like, I don't know about this.
I feel like Hubert writes a lot of content that's just deceptively difficult.
That's the Hubert specialty.
It's like you see it in the editor, and it's like, oh, yeah, that looks tricky. It can't be that bad, though. Then you try it on pad, and it's like, it just whoops your ass.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For me, the two defining Hubert 13s are Testify. Yeah. I'd say Testify.
Okay, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Even if I watched Testify in the editor, I would be like, fuck that.
All right, so we got our first two bans, Demo chopping off Tech Alert and Chance getting rid of Neon Knights.
Makes sense.
Demo secures
Both of
the
those
Slamurai.
are probably the most Demo favored and Chance favorite songs.
Yep, they were bound to go. I'm curious what Chance would choose. It's a very tough choice.
Absolutely. Blast Plus is the hardest song in this draw, but it is a chart that Demo recently ripped.
Yeah.
And demonstrates very strong comfort with.
All right, so Chance does go.
Gotta protect for the virus.
Yep. Strong FA on the virus. All form do or stay winning for the virus. But now we've got 3 more charts to wade through. So I think we get 2 more. Is it 2 more protects now or 2 more vetoes?
I think it's 2 more vetoes.
And then just the order.
Same format, it's just you're going 2 more.
Yeah.
So that you end up with a 5 more protect.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Or no, 2 more protects.
Yeah, I guess they are going with 2 more protects. Yeah, get Submerge Serenade out of here. Chance does not choose that, he is throwing.
Really? Chance actually securing
on Submerge.
He even said
Very
in the
curious
venue,
to see how this plays out.
Chance was like, I might be throwing, but I want to pick Submerge. And you know what? I'll let him do him, but, you know, Blast Plus
Blast
tiebreaker.
as our tiebreaker.
It wasn't removed, so we could see it. That would definitely be a Chance favored, in my opinion, just because playing all...
Blast after the entire set, I can kind of see that.
Yeah, but none of these are, like, extremely tiring, so I don't know. Maybe it'd give it a chance for Demo to just lock in so much for
we need to see Chaplet. He looked good at Chaplet, too. I saw he got 12 whites and an excellent on it.
Yeah. Starting off with a classic banger, Slamurai. Clean run by Demo so far.
Very thin margin so far. Demo learning from his mistakes from the last time he had to play Slamurai.
Yep.
No problem with those switches now.
Very clean by both players. Insanely good
with
performance.
A slight early lead where 4 whites now, 3 whites. Here's where the swing comes in. This could flip the script if one of them struggles with
it. Still keeping it close though. Neither player has a chance to let up
4 whites. 1 excellent, great, or miss could really shake things up right now. Struggling a little bit with these roll sections. The delta widening to 8 whites, and Demo is not letting up.
So clean
I
on
like
the
to
teal.
think of this outro section as like a mini Matt Silver.
It's so good. I'm glad they include the right version where it messes with the right columns.
man.
Double quad with a single-digit white quad.
And yet 7 whites versus 16 whites.
Winners finals off to a
So
pretty good start.
consistent. Score so clean that Paul had to pop off from the crowd.
Very, very good start by both players.
Yeah, the aura of getting that score and seeing minus 0.15%.
Just demo things.
It's so clean on these.
Yeah, the teal swing to the 16th is just crazy to do so consistently.
And he alternates his feet on the roll.
Yeah, I'm an alternate feet kind of guy for
So
that
what
one.
do you do? Do you like jack and then alternate?
Yep, I have to remember to do a double jack on the roll, and then you just stream
I can't
through
trust
it.
myself with that.
I know.
Like a double jack on up?
I forget it so many times, but when I remember it, it's so much more consistent than doing the jumps and then like a 16th out of that.
Interesting.
Just for me. But now we got Chance's first pick, the Virus. Soggen kind of crushing it on the Virus, but both Chance and Demo have a very, very close high score on this one, so
Yeah, looks like it.
no clear favorite here. But all right, going to our next song, The Virus.
Not very complicated in theory, but it layers some very difficult to execute concepts together. The rhythm switches between 12ths and 16ths, but you have to execute them at the same time as crossovers and jacks,
Yeah.
which increases the difficulty of them.
Yeah, the rhythm mix-ups along with the crossover tech is really hard to stay consistent on. And these little flams here. Chance looking clean so
Flams
far.
are definitely, that's what I struggle with the most.
Yeah. It's so awkward because it's a flam into a 12th. And like, how do you mentally time that?
Yeah. I just spray and pray.
Chance with a few more whites, but is staying very clean. Demo
Definitely
with a few
benefiting
mistakes.
from the lack of gray and gray off. Another excellent from Demo's side.
Chance
Chance
locked
very
in.
clean. That white count has barely been budging. No problem with that. Dotted 16th, but getting an excellent immediately afterwards.
Even white count, but Chance is just very clean throughout this whole run.
And a second miss from Demo there. Have to replay that to see what happened.
All right, very, very good performance by Chance.
32 and 5, so clean. Nah, I could take that for real.
Put me up there, coach.
32 and 5. Yeah, I messed up like 3 different times when I ran it yesterday against Crystal, and I still ended up with like 32 and 9.
You can tell them no IPG that I fucked up because it's really hard.
All right, let's have a look at that replay where Demo dropped that second miss. It looked like a misread. Went
Yeah.
on the up arrow when it was supposed to be LR. Unfortunate. This
Unfortunately.
shred's very brain.
Yeah.
It
Blue
does
Buster.
so much with so little.
Yeah, Blue Buster, you're right. Vince ITG was trying to convince me that on.
You don't have to do the mini jack.
Yeah, you don't have to do the mini jack. You can just hit it and then stream into it.
Yeah.
But I keep dropping it every time I do that. I don't
think you have
trust
to
it.
be like really precise timing wise for it.
Yeah.
It's like in Submerge, that runs at 180, and there are rolls in there, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah,
if
yeah.
your timing is tight, you can actually hit them as quarter notes, and you won't drop them. But you
Yeah.
have to be, like, I think, within the Blue Fantastic window to do it, or,
Right.
like, a little bit outside.
Yeah, I always stream through those in Submerge Serenade, so I don't trust myself to not drop those.
What I like to do for a lot of rolls around that BPM is I do dotted eights. If I know how long
Yeah.
it's going to be, because eighth jacks are a little bit tiring.
I know. You gotta find that sweet spot somewhere in there.
All right, we're looking at Astray, which is Demo's second protect here. An FA check that I feel could go in either direction, especially if Demo makes any misreads or drops garbage like he did last song.
Yeah. It seems Chance not as prone to silly mistakes, but it's really a question of can he keep his FA as clean as Demo's for the whole chart.
I think if Chance wins this one, it's going to be on the virtue of having a clean, sub-excellent count. And as you can see there, Demo dropping a miss. Chance remaining. I'm afraid to say it.
You don't have to say it.
So
It's still,
tense during breaks too.
despite the miss, this is still extremely close. It's up to Chance to keep the lead here.
And here comes the 30-second verse. Chance picks up a white, but is still ahead of Demo given that miss and 2 whites. As we move into those brackets into jumps, I find that you really have to be particular about the form on those. Otherwise, it's easy to drop like a held miss or maybe like a late on the bracket or something.
Yeah.
It demands a very particular kind of balance.
Yeah. Demo also picking up an excellent here. It's starting to get a little back and forth.
We're seeing something incredible here. 3 whites this late into the song.
Yeah.
How does he do it?
Chance still ahead on the white count despite it all. Very, very clean run so far.
I believe in Chance.
The hardest part, the quiet ending.
You're so real.
Oh, wow. Double SDW. Insanely good by both players, but Chance is just a little cleaner.
Chance with the audible holy crap.
I don't know what the replay says, but probably me.
Yeah,
Did I
let's have
capture-
a look at that.
No, I got a little too late to capture the miss. I think I captured
Yeah, he
Chance's
picked up
first
like a
excellent
grade
here.
or something.
The grade
Yeah.
was a different
Yeah, I missed that one, but
Either way, it's an L. Yeah, you got it.
Houston, they arrived at the airport at 6:45, 7 o'clock.
so now we're moving on to Chance's second pick, Submerge Serenade. And this is a Chance went on a demo chart just now, so now
We
Demo-
could see the opposite happen.
it's possible.
Chance's seems like, I know C's mentioned this in the chat before, that Chance tends to pick up like a couple whites or an excellent or 2 or something at the very beginning of the chart before finding his footing timing-wise and being very clean at the rest of the chart. I think when the margins are this thin, he needs to just lock in for the entire chart and not even, he can't afford to drop those kinds of errors. But the last 2 songs, he's been very good. Actually, even Slamurai, every song in this set, it seems like Chance has been very comfortable in the blue window.
Yeah. Chance went on about like a 200 or 300 combo before he picked up his first white on the last chart, it seemed
I
like.
could definitely see this realistically going either way.
Yeah. It's hard to choose,
I
but
think Demo needs to be clean in order to win here.
just level-headed,
Been
clean, locked in from the
losing
beginning.
often over, having like a grade or a miss or a decent, just some stray garbage pop up.
Yeah. And with a chart as you can't go on autopilot on a chart like this. You have to pay attention to every little tech that goes on here.
Both of these players have the capability to clink a chart like this. It just comes down to, can you nail it without getting an excellent or a great or miss? Even with the early lead of 5 whites over Chance, that puts him in a very good position leading into the second half of the chart.
Yeah, kind of an opposite telling of the last chart we just looked at. No funny slowdown scroll gimmicks in this chart. Our CMod players are holding steady.
I actually find that this section of the song is easy to pick up whites on if you're not really focused into the window. The backing beat hasn't returned yet. All you can hear is that main melody.
Yeah, it's the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's so easy to rush.
Absolutely.
Demo only picking up one white, but it's still...
One white. But Chance hasn't dropped any whites in a while either.
Yeah. Again, you were just like you were saying, Chance just took a few in the beginning and is now locked in, but is it already too late?
It could be. I think for Chance to win at this point, Demo needs to drop a miss or a great. But it is not happening.
This ending gets a little silly,
footwork.
but we'll see how they hold on.
It's true. For, if your footing's too wide, I find it's very easy to pick up a great or two
Absolutely.
here. Nearly nothing.
Wow.
What are we witnessing here? Too clean.
Oh my God. It was over before it even started.
This is another level of play.
All right, dudes. Bro is not playing around. What is your PB on this? 2. 2?
Yep, matched his PB.
It says PB. Dude, I thought I was gonna go have to get you a TriStar for the fucking white flag. Yeah. Oh my.
I'm in disbelief.
Yeah, I can't even comment on how incredible both of these scores are, but Demo just wouldn't let up on this. Yeah, look at that leaderboard on Groove Stats. Chance has a one
It's horrifying.
white quad on this, but he couldn't pull up the one white quad in tournament. You know, wow. But heading into a very exciting tiebreaker, in my opinion.
Blast plus.
Mm-hmm. After 4 semi-tiring charts, we'll
In
see
theory,
how they
this should
hold
definitely
up.
heavily lean Demo, but I do personally think that bursts are one of the techs that are hardest to get down on our familiar pads.
Oh, absolutely.
And we did see Demo struggle a little bit with the first half of Godslain in an earlier match. Blast Plus amps that up from 130 to 160.
Yep. Shout out to Hubert, by the way. The whole venue's cheering Hubert. Yeah. Woo. Everyone loves to see a Hubert chart. A very, very syncopated chart. I replayed this for Shine, and I just forgot how, even though it's not
syncopated,
note,
and it's like
yeah, it's not
so
note dense,
much of
but
this
it's syncopated.
song is in like halftime, where you're only getting like the rest
Yeah.
rest
Dun,
type
dun, dun.
rhythm. I find that makes it harder to time as well. So much syncopation, not much to go off of in terms of like locking in rhythm-wise.
Oh, but the song is so good that you can just listen to the music and sink in to what you remember. Couple early whites from Chance, but
And immediately starting off with a hanging upward switches.
yeah. Thank you, Hubert. Okay.
Those two early excellents could have hurt.
Still looking very clean on the burst so far. But this is a very hard chart compared to the stuff we just looked
Absolutely.
at, so the errors will pile up.
And the charts like Slamurai, Virus, Astray, even though those had a lot of rhythmic mix-ups, they felt more structured and a little more repetitive than Blast Plus, which really feels like it's doing something new every measure.
Yeah, form doers. Chance hitting those 12th laterals with perfect accuracy.
Still Demo with that early EX lead, 5 whites and an excellent. Again, I think his path to victory is going to rely on staying clean and avoiding getting any.
But now
breaks
here's
or
the
misses.
real meat of the chart.
Absolutely. Long run into.
Oh, so
Both of them absolutely nailing those 24th runs.
Even that one. Oh my god.
How do they do it?
Oh my god. It's neck and neck.
mind-blowing from both players there.
Demo showing that he has practice. Ooh.
Chance picking up a great there. That could hurt.
Maybe nerves getting to him. Dimo with the slight white count lead. We still got
She is right. It's not over until it's over.
absolutely.
Another bit of strain here. With them handling the foot switches and brackets, no problem.
Yep. Very consistent.
The steps up in the middle are not moving at all.
Nope. No one is giving anything.
Chin picking up just a couple of whites there.
Demo just too solid. That's insane.
Incredible.
performance. Those bursts were so clean by
Have a
both
second
players.
look at those 24th runs in
Oh,
the middle.
absolutely. Excellent run by Demo. But yeah, this section of the chart is so hard with the little crossover thrown in the stream as well.
The fact that the patterning
my
is a little bit
God.
different between every phrase. You got the
Mhm.
crossover there, and then another 24th burst, and then these
Just-
syncopated 16 or syncopated foot switches that didn't show up before.
Yeah, just a couple of whites during all of the bursts. That's so incredible.
And that is winners finals, the 3-2 victory to Demo.
Yep, so Demo securing his spot in the winners grand finals.
In a very good spot for defending his dub from last year.
Mm-hmm.